name is Kathleen Woodhouse. I'm a personal coach for women who are going through career and life transitions. I'm the creator of Confidence KickStart and a graduate of Coach for Life. Now, it wasn't long ago that I was very unhappy in my life. I was unsure of what to do for a career and felt very useless without that. I had a great education, but it wasn't really what I wanted to do, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. They have that degree, but really when they get out, it's not what they want to do, or maybe can't find a job in that field. And so that's where I was, and I didn't know what my purpose was. I did know I wanted to help people. I knew I really wanted to make a big impact in the world. And I know a lot of the women I meet are the same way. They want to help others and they want to make a difference. But I really didn't know how. I saw people starting businesses and doing things that seemed interesting to me, and like, hey, I'd like to do that. But how did you become an expert? How did you do that? And so maybe you're feeling that way. Maybe you're seeing other people quitting their jobs and starting a business, and that sounds like something you want to do, but you're wondering how to do that. That's a goal of one of my clients, Teresa Shabari. That's what she's working on. She's working with me to create an environment and a mindset that's really going to support her so that she can retire in a few years and make quilts and use her creative side, to make her living and enjoy that. So maybe that sounds like something you want to do. Or maybe you want to give back to a passion or a cause of yours, like another client and colleague of mine, Lindsay Perkins Wade, who started Sustaining Texas and is designing a website and building a community to educate the community on ways to help the environment. And so maybe that's something you want to do. Or maybe you want to help people and use your skills to heal people. Another colleague of mine, Allison Mills, is using her artistic skills for an art project to paint on people and help them heal through situations they've gone through. So maybe there's something that you want to do to help the people in the world to heal from situations that they've gone through. And so there's so many different ways that you can use your gifts and contribute to the world and make the world a better place. And so maybe you're one of those people that's thinking, well, how do I do that? It sounds great, but how do I do that? Maybe they can find the time, or they can do that, and they know how. But how do I? And I'll tell you what I found through doing it myself and changing my life, moving to Texas, taking time, figuring out what my skills were. I didn't really know what they were because they were so natural to me, but I took the time and figured out what they were and what I wanted to do, and did it. Started a business and took responsibility for my life and changed it. And so if you're looking at people, maybe you're watching this video now and wondering, well, how did she start this business? And so I want to tell you the answer. I want to point this out right now. You want to write this down, that all the people that you're thinking that about and you're wondering how you can do it, the answer is you have to decide. And that's really what it's about, is making that decision, cutting off all other decisions and saying, this is what I'm going to do, this is important to me, and I'm going to do it. And so that's really the answer, is you have to decide to do that for yourself. Take that responsibility and go for it. And so I want you to do a little exercise just to kind of help you figure out, maybe you're thinking about that. Well, what do I want to do? So journal entries are a great way to discover things about yourself. And so I always encourage those. And so that's what I'd like you to do, is do a journal entry and ask yourself, what is most important to me? And so take some time, set some time aside. If you don't have a journal, so what? Use a notebook, use a piece of paper, use something, but write it down. Don't just think about it in your mind. Write it down and figure out what it is that is most important to you. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I do have 2 more coming up, so look for those. And you can also find out more information on my website, KathleenWoodhouse.com. Thank you.